Okay. Act 2, Scene 3. Porter. A sound of knocking from off stage. A porter who is obviously drunk enters. This is a lot of knocking. Come to think of it, if a man were in charge of opening the gates of hell to let people in, he would have to turn the key a lot. That don't make sense. We're supposed to be reacting to it, bro.
Oh. I'm like, why you talking in the middle? You reading?
Oh, Mariah, what you doing?
I'm seeing who I'm reading next.
I'm not done. Knock, knock, knock.
Wait, what don't make sense?
The if he was in charge of opening the gates of hell to let people in, he would have to turn the key a lot.
Oh.
Does that mean that a lot of people are bad and going to hell, bro? Including
you.
you?
Getting a workout in. And keep reading.
Who's there in the devil's name? Maybe it's a farmer who killed himself because grain was cheap. You're here just in... He's talking to an imaginary farmer telling him, you're here just in time. I hope you brought some handkerchiefs. You're going to sweat a lot here. Oh, he's talking about hell. Knock, knock. Who's there? In the other devil's name? Maybe it's some slick, two-faced con man who lied under oath, but he found out you can't lie to God, and now he's in hell for perjury? No, not perjury.
Perjury, babe.
There's no U in there. Perjury is P-U-R.
P-E-R-J-U-R-Y. Perjury.
I said it right the first time, man. Come on in, con man. Ow. You're so irritating. Knock, knock, knock. Who's there? Maybe it's an English sailor who liked to skimp on the fabric of people's clothes. Now that tight pants. Speaking of tight pants. They used to wear a lot of tight pants back in English days, bro. Them pantaloons.
Bring them back. Let me stop. Cause we
Okay. Fashion. He can't get away. What if it's supposed to be like professional type, like reacting to it, bro?
F on this, bro.
She finna be like, stop the video. Come on.
I'm sorry.
Come on then, Taylor. You can heat your iron up in here. Knock, knock, knock. Never a moment of peace. Who are you? This place is too cold to be hell. I won't pretend to be the devil's porter anymore. I was going to let someone with every professional into hell. Yeah, clear that throat. I'm coming. Please don't forget to leave me a tip.
The porter opens the gate. Macduff and Lennox enter. Did you go to bed so late, my friend, that you're having a hard time getting up now?
I don't know, Mama Lucy. That's right, sir. We were drinking until 3 a.m.
Oh, that's how you read in class. Oh, I'm sorry.
And drink, sir, makes a man do 3 things.
What 3 things does drink make a man do?
For have fun with this. Drinking turns your nose red, it puts you to sleep, and makes you urinate.
I don't get the turn nose red part.
Like blushing, like when you get overstimulated and stuff, like sweating and everything. Look at you, stupid. Lust, it turns on but also turns off. What I mean is drinking stimulates desire but hinders performance. Therefore, too much drink is like a con artist when it comes to your sex drive. It sets you up for a fall. It gets you up, but it keeps you from getting off. It persuades you and discourages you. It gives you an erection, but doesn't let you keep it. If you see what I'm saying, it makes you dream about erotic dreams, but then it leaves you asleep and needing to pee. Sounds like an ED, bro.
What is
not the alcohol.
Wait, you know, what are they called? Fanfics, bro. And like, it was giving, hairstyles and Louis Thompson, bro. You know, no fanfics, bro.
Bro, that sounds like an ED. He needs to go to the national herbalist or something, bro.
I believe Drink did all of this to you last night.
That's all you got to do? Let me
You didn't touch my face.
I should have.
Which was this from the class, bro?
Okay. They're gonna enjoy this, right, guys? It did, sir.
That's you breaking the fourth wall. I'm speaking to the audience now.
Shut up. Let me read. It got me right in.
Read, bro.
It got me right in the throat. But I got even with drink. I was too strong for it. Although it weakened my legs and made me unsteady, I managed to vomit it out and laid it flat on the ground.
Is your master awake?
Oh. Our knocking. No, this is your knock.
Oh. Our knocking will come up. Here he comes.
Oh my, that's gonna kill both of them.
Linux.
Good morning, noble sir.
Good morrow, both. Oh, we're wearing the wrong side. Oh.
Read
Good
it.
morning to both of you.
That's your line too.
Oh, is the king awake worthy thing?
That's your line too.
Not yet. He commanded me to wake him up early. I've almost missed the time he requested. I'll bring it to him. I know the burden of hosting him is both an honor and trouble, but that doesn't mean it is not a trouble just the same. The work we enjoy is not really work. This is the door. I'll wake him because that's my job.
Is the king leaving here today?
He is. He told us to arrange it.
The night has been chaotic. The wind blew down through the chimneys where we were sleeping. People are saying they heard cries of grief in the air, strange screams of death, and terrible voices predicting catastrophes that will usher in woeful new age. The owl made noise all night. Some people say that the earth shook as if it had a fever. Bro, that sounds like the Three Witches, bro. They caused all that.
Isn't she comparing? Isn't that comparison? Isn't like a simile? As like, yeah. Ooh.
Personification.
Ooh.
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 Ooh. English.
It was a rough night.
Sure was.
I'm too young to remember anything.
That's my line.
I'm like, oh.
Yeah. I'm too young to remember anything. Like, watch our voices be high.
Right. Like, I'm gonna use my stupid voice, bro.
Wait, what's up, dog?
I'm gonna start talking like Corey, bro.
That's a name drop. Hey, this video kind of long.
Golly.
It's gonna be the whole class period. Wait, I actually think I only think she's gonna be watching this. I don't think we're gonna be.
No, we're presenting this. Or horror. This is beyond words and beyond belief. What's the matter? In sync. Like,
We're supposed to be in sync.
I like how you were. What's the worst thing imaginable has happened? A murder has broken into God's temple and stolen the life out of it.
God's temple. It's a castle, bro. It's not no temple.
It's the 11th century.
So it's still a castle.
It's the 11th century.
They had temples in BC and castles in BC.
But
so
like
why
they're
is
very,
it...
very like religious. Like, what's the problem with religious people?
I'm religious.
What are you talking about? The life.
Do you mean the king?
Go into the bedroom and see for yourself.
Oh.
What's in there will make you freeze with horror. Don't ask me to talk about it. Go look and then do the talking yourselves.
Someone's gonna ask me to talk about it.
Macbeth and Lennox exit. Wake up, ring the alarm bell. Murder and treason. Banquo and Donalbain. Malcolm, wake up, shake off your sleep. Which looks like death, and look at death itself. Get up, and look at this image of doomsday. Malcolm and Banquo, get up from your beds as if you're rising out of your own graves, and walk like ghosts to come witness this horror. Ring the bell. Ooh, more similes. I'm sorry.
Yeah, you should be. What's going on? Why is that terrifying trumpet calling together everyone who's sleeping in the house? Speak up and tell me, like you don't already know. Read!
Oh, gentle lady, my news isn't fit for your ears. If I repeat it to you, it will kill you as soon as I heard it. As soon as you heard it.
You know, like in the movies when the girl like drops like this. You know?
Faints?
Yeah. When she does that, like all dramatic, like she sees like her child like cough or something because he's sick, and she just.
Lady Macbeth the master as she gaslighting everybody.
The story making us think like she just got dragged into this. Oh girl accepted it way too quick, bro. She's talking about give me the dagger. Dang.
Oh, Banquo, the king has been murdered.
How horrible. Man, shoot a snake. What in our own house?
It will be. Are you Banquo? Yeah, I know I'm Banquo. And it will be a terrible event, no matter where it happened. Dear Macduff, I beg you, tell us you were lying and say it isn't true. Macbeth and Lennox re-enter with Macbeth. You're Macbeth.
No, you are.
Oh. If I had only died an hour before this event, I could.
You need to read all them Macbeth lines, or you gonna tell me I'm Macbeth?
I could say I had lived a blessed life because from this moment on, there's nothing worth living for. Everything's a sick joke. The graceful and renowned king is now dead. The wine of his life has been poured out, and only the dregs remain.
What's wrong?
What are dregs?
I don't know. You want me to look it up?
Sure.
While you read all this, because I think all this is you. Golly!
Down the plane.
Yeah, you're Malcolm too.
You're down the plane.
I read that. What's wrong?
You are,
What's
but
wrong,
you don't know it yet. The source from which your royal blood has been stopped. Your royal father is murdered.
Yeah, let's say, why don't they just tell him his dad is dead? Tell him your royal blood is.
Your royal father is murdered. Oh, who did it? Yours. Your Lennox.
It seems that the guards who were supposed to be protecting his chamber did it. Their hands and faces were all covered with blood. So were their daggers, which we found on their pillows unwiped. They stared at us in confusion. No one's life should have been entrusted to them.
And yet I still regret the anger that drove me to kill them. What? Does Lennox know? I'm confused.
Yeah, he said they stared at us in confusion. He's probably talking about their eyes. Cause, you know, sometimes people die with their eyes open. And, like, their expression on their face can be seen. Yeah.
But he just said that out loud.
Yeah, and I still regret the anger that drove me to kill them.
I'm just saying that. Maybe he was talking to us.
But actually, you're right. It doesn't make sense. Because why did he kill them? That means he would have found out the king was dead before Lennox and them did, which it raises suspicion.
No, I'm saying why is he saying that he regret? I still regret the anger that drove me to kill them.
I know he's saying that to Lennox, which means he would.
So Lennox knows that Macbeth killed the king before.
Yeah,
it's been announced.
I think some other people are in on it because they had to tell him that he was going to become king and stuff like that. Like he didn't just do it with.
I thought he only told Banquo. I mean, not Banquo.
Lady Macbeth.
No, he confided in a friend. Remember that? Was that Banquo? It must have been Lennox, I guess.
Right.
What did you do for that? What did you do that for? Is it possible to be wise, bewildered, calm, furious, loyal, and neutral all at once? Nobody can do that. The violent rage inspired by my love for Duncan caused me to act before I could think rationally and told myself to pause. There is Duncan, his white skin splattered with his precious blood. The gashes where the knives had cut him looked like wounds to nature itself. Then right next to him, I saw the murderers, dripping with blood, the daggers rudely covered in gore. Who could have restrained himself? Who loved Duncan and who had the courage to act on it? You're Lady Macbeth.
Help me out of here quickly. Also, I found the definition of dirts. How do you say it?
Dregs.
Dregs? Like dregs? Dregs. Yeah, dregs. It says the most worthless part or parts of something. So like dregs, like
so the wine of the life poured out, and only the
worthless parts remain. What are the good parts?
The gashes in it.
Read it, goofy.
Wait. So did Macbeth kill the king, and did he have other people kill his sons?
Because, no. Malcolm is the king's son. Malcolm's still alive.
Yeah, Malcolm, Lennox, and Macduff are his sons, I think. No, Donna Blaine. No, Malcolm.
Malcolm is his only son, Goofy.
I thought he had 3 sons.
When did you hear about him having 3?
In the first.
We ain't finna.
It's right here. Look, King Duncan entered with his sons Malcolm and Donna Blaine, Lennox.
Dang, Lennox ratted his own daddy out? Damn. Snake behavior.
Wait, So Lennox isn't dead. So Lennox isn't dead. So wouldn't that mean Macbeth was still to kill him? So is he gonna like betray him or something? Because wouldn't he be like next heir? Because his dad is dead.
Right. I thought he was just gonna kill Malcolm and the king. Because Malcolm's the oldest, so he's next in line.
Right. He just made him prince. But
since he's prince, he has to kill him.
Wouldn't that just make
imagine if
the next heir
right
king? You gotta kill the whole family bloodline.
Imagine, might as well just kill them all at the same time, bro.
Right.
Wouldn't that be some stuff, bro? If he killed the king and Malcolm and still didn't become king?
Golly.
At that point?
Wait, because then I think it's Banquo kids. They're becoming king too. So like, what if
he gotta kill the whole?
He gotta kill
village.
everybody. Right.
He gotta kill the whole court. Lady Macbeth finna have a field day, bro.
Okay. Take care of the lady.
No.
Speaking so that only Donna Blaine can hear. Why are we keeping quiet? The two of us have the most say in this matter.
Man.
Donna Blaine.
Speaking so that only Malcolm can hear. Well, we're going to say here, where danger may be, waiting to strike at us from anywhere. Let's get out of here. We haven't even begun to weep yet, but there will be time for that later. They keep on saying take care of the lady, bro. Like the lady ain't killing too.
She gaslighting everybody. The time hasn't come yet for us to turn our deep grief into action. Take care of the lady. Lady Macbeth is carried out. When we're properly dressed for the cold, let's meet and discuss this bloody crime to see if we can figure anything out. Right now, we are shaken up by fears and doubts. I'm putting myself in God's hands, and with His help, I plan to fight against the secret plot that caused His
treasonous.
Oh, murder. So I will. I
thought you were on the all line.
Now all. So we It's far away. All right. So 1, 2, 3.
So will we all. It's even theater kids.
Let's get dressed quickly and then meet up in the hall. All agreed. Everyone exits except Malcolm and Donna Blaine. What are you going to do? Let's not stay here with them. It's easy for a lad to pretend to feel sorrow when he actually feels none. I'm going to England. You're Donna Blaine.
Bro, his sons were in on it.
That's correct. Wait, that don't make sense.
What do you mean? They don't want to be royals. They don't want to do all that. I wouldn't either.
But wouldn't they have to set it, or when like
no,
like,
they don't have to.
Wouldn't they just be like banished or something? Wouldn't they just be like banished?
That's not to be. They leaving.
Oh yeah.
They're not gonna be in the country whether or not they get banished or whether they leave on their own volition. I'll go to Ireland. We'll both be safer if we go separate ways. Wherever we go, men will smile at us while hiding daggers. Our closest relatives are the ones most likely to murder us.
We haven't yet encountered that danger, and the best thing to do is avoid it entirely. With that in mind, let's go on our horses. We better not worry about saying polite goodbyes. We should just get away quickly. There's good reason to escape when there's no mercy to be found anymore.
Bro, they're gonna be like, his son's
crappy kids, bro. Golly. You're old
hey,
man.
you don't know how the daddy did, bro. Daddy
You're
could have
old
been beating
man.
him upside the head every
You're
day.
old man.
Okay. Aren't you looking at the camera? It's an instinct. I can remember the past 70 years pretty well. And all that time I have seen dreadful hours and strange things. But last night's horrors make everything that came before seem like a joke. Why they so over and dramatic?
Right, if Biden died, what do you want me to do? Avenge his death? Like,
Bro, oh my gosh. Just pick a new king.
Yeah, we already know who next.
We already know who next.
Yeah. Oh my god, what's it called? It's like that foreshadowing or like this, like, only we know.
Irony, nigga. I said the M word on the video.
Golly! God. Y'all know what let me stop. Bro, this video is 20 minutes long. Oh my god. She put on only show like 2 minutes of it, bro.
She's gonna be like, okay, babies, let's skip past
We're
this.
gonna just stand up there while it's right.
She gonna be like, so did you guys get any actual work done? It's gonna be half an hour, bro.
Right. Yes. Oh man, you see this guys? They look like they're upset about what mankind has been doing, and they're threatening the earth with storms. The clock says it's daytime, but dark night is strangling the sun. Is it because night is so strong, or because day is so weak that darkness overcomes the earth when it's supposed to be light? Old man, get off your phone.
My mama texted me, bro.
Okay.
It's unnatural, just like the murder that has been committed. Last Tuesday, a falcon was circling high in the sky, and it was caught and killed by an ordinary owl that usually goes after mice. Well, maybe the owl wanted to smoke, bro. Maybe the owl...
Hannah, please shut up.
I sound like them dudes that post on their stories. Nobody want this smoke.
And something else strange happened. Duncan horses, which are beautiful and swift and the best of their breed, steadily turned wild and broke out their stalls. Refusing to be obedient as usual, they acted like they were at war with mankind. Old man.
They say the horses ate each other.
Oh.
They say the horses ate each other.
I saw with my own eyes. It was amazing. It was an amazing sight. Here comes a good McDuff. Oh. They into that? Let me stop. Let me say it. Just give me a quarter and his dog.
This is so ignorant. They know who that is.
They don't know who he is. What, from elementary school? Wait. So Ross knows too? Wait, I mean, is Ross like in on it too? Because he's just lying straight up.
I don't know, bro. I ain't
He's lying straight up. Like,
hey, baby, Ross.
They are
the whole kingdom. What the king do, bro?
Right. He looked pretty. He seemed pretty nice. He was like pretty decent guy, bro.
That's your line, bro.
How are things going now? Oh, can't you see for yourself?
I'm actually having a conversation with yourself again.
Does anyone know who committed this horrible crime? The servants Macbeth killed. It's too bad he killed them. What good would have done to those men to kill them?
I don't know.
24 minutes long, bro.
We almost done.
I'm crying. We're just sit in class for 24 minutes and watch ourselves, bro.
That's like 1/4 of the class, bro. 1/3.
It's gonna be 30 minutes, bro. Come on.
It's yours. These are all your lines.
Golly! They're paid to betray their master. Oh. Malcolm and Donna Blaine, the king's two sons, have run away and fled, which makes the prime suspects. So Macduff, he's a real one.
Macduff is such a stupid name. Who named their child Macduff?
Who names their child Macbeth? Like, that's what you're worried about? Frick.
Macbeth is better than Macduff.
Everything about this is unnatural. What a stupid ambition. Causing a son to kill a father who supports him. Then it looks like Macbeth will become king. He has already been named king and has left for Scone to be crowned.
Oh, you know why? You know why Macbeth is gonna be king? Because he's the Thane of Cawdor. That's why. Apparently, with this piracy, Thane of Cawdor is higher than any type of prince or anything. He's like the right
because he killed the prince.
No, he didn't. Malcolm, Donna and Lennox are hightailing up out of there. They're not.
They all alive?
They just said they was leaving. One's going to Ireland.
Malcolm and Donna Blaine. But who's the other son again? Lennox?
Yeah.
He's dead.
No, he's not. He was just talking to him.
No, he's not.
You just read his lines. What do you mean?
Lennox? Lennox? No.
You just read his lines, bro.
No.
You just...
He's dead.
Look. You just read his lines. You just read his lines. Even after Macbeth is talking, you read his lines. What are you talking about?
Man.
Talking about he's dead. You're playing his character.
So who he? Malcolm is supposed to be the prince, right?
Macbeth killed 2 servants and a king. He only got 3 bodies, bro. That's it. Everybody else is alive and well.
What's 9 plus 10?
That type of stuff. What's the name would say,
Joe?
bro? Come on, Joe. I remember he said it all the time, bro.
Okay, he has already been named king and has left for Scone to be crowned. Where is Duncan's body? It was carried to Colmcille to be placed in the tomb of his ancestors, where the bones are kept safe. Are you going to Scone? No, cousin. Oh, I'm going to Fife. Well, I'll go to Scone. So Ross and Macduff they're all related, bro. Everybody related.
You know that whole village is one big gene pool, bro.
Alrighty.
I'm so serious.
I hope things will go well there. Goodbye, and let's hope things don't get worse. Farewell, old man. You're old man.
May God's blessings go with you and with all who turn... Put the pen down! Who turn bad into good and enemies into friends. What the old man got to do with anything? Shakespeare is putting these random characters in here for no reason. Ain't no way!
You're Banquo. Now you have it all. You're the king and the Thane of Cawdor, the Thane of Glamis, and just like the weird woman promised you. And I suspect you cheated with these titles, but it also prophesied the crown would not go to your descendants, and that my sons and grandsons would be kings instead.
Oh.
If the witches tell the truth, which they did about you, maybe what they say about me will come true too. But shh, I'll shut up now. Big Beth gonna die.
Right, he finna get next by Banquo's sons.
Right. Banquo finna kill him.
Banquo finna be like, remember that time when you killed the king?
A trumpet plays. Macbeth enters dressed as King, and Lady Macbeth enters dressed as
That's why Lady Macbeth was so happy. She wanted to be queen so bad.
Oh.
She wanted them outfits.
She wanted that title.
She wanted them grapes being fed to her.
Alrighty.
It's so irritating.
I
told you Lennox wasn't dead.
Shut up. Bro. Indicating Banquo. Here's our most important guest.
That's you, bro.
You're Lady Macbeth.
If we forget him, our big celebration wouldn't be complete, and that wouldn't be any good. What if after like 20 years they found out Macbeth killed Duncan and he gets sentenced to death? He'd be like 60 something.
I was about to say, let me not. Tonight we're having a ceremonial banquet, and I want you to be there. Whatever your highness commands me to do, it's always my duty to do it.
You got another conversation with Macbeth, bro.
Are you going right this afternoon? Yes, my good lord. We will have like to have heard your good advice, which has already been serious and helpful in the council today, but we'll wait until lunch. Are you tomorrow? We're getting an F in this.
What?
It's 30 minutes long. I'm gonna go to the bathroom for the whole time, bro.
We're gonna.
I'm gonna go to my locker
and never come back.
Whatever your highness commands me to do, it is always my duty to do it. Are you going right this afternoon? Yes, my. I read that. Yes, my good lord. We have. Wait,
bro. We're supposed to stop. This is Act 3. We're supposed to stop right now.
Oh. Yes, sir. 31 minutes